Betting on Beloit is a new home renovation and design series featuring Beloit native Diane Hendricks' daughter, Konya Hendricks Schuh, trying to revitalize the city after being named as Wisconsin's worst city to live in. Here to get us ready for this Saturday's premiere is star Konya Hendricks Schuh. Hi, Konya, how are you?
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thank you for hanging out with us. So take me back to the moment your mom approached you with this idea. Like, what was going through your head?
Well, she called me one morning. You know, she's been really passionate about Beloit's revitalization for decades. But she called me one morning on her way to work and said, I'm driving down Park Avenue, and man, some of these houses are in a really rough way, and I really want you to get involved and renovate some of the worst houses in this neighborhood. And to be honest, I was very reluctant in the beginning because I was very busy with other aspects in my life and the other hats that I wear. So I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, like and the neighborhood's got some beautiful homes, but it also was like, where do we start? Like, there's a lot. There's a lot of need. There's a lot of properties that need attention. And she's like, well, you're the one that can do it. You know real estate, you know construction, and you know design. So I don't know if it was an ask or she told me, but I'm glad that she did. It's been a wild ride and I love it. And I'm so glad, that she had this vision for me, because I'm excited about it. And I love just that we can actually see the change that we're making.
Yeah, so did you feel any pressure having to redesign these homes, or did it feel like another day at the office?
I would say I definitely felt pressure. I felt pressure because, my mom, we're super close and she's so wonderful. But she also, she wants to see change, and she does hold me kind of to a high bar. So when she said, I really want you to make, some positive changes, and I want to see impact in this neighborhood. That meant like it was go time. But I felt pressure to make them, they're going to have my name on it, my family's name on it. That's why I recruited an amazing team. I think my team is super talented. And so I don't feel like I'm in it alone. That helps with the stress because I feel like it's really a team effort. I have kind of the final say, and I'm the pusher behind it, but I have a great team and they all work so hard. So and it's fun.
So we're in Rockford. Beloit is literally like our next door neighbor. It's definitely not the worst city in Wisconsin. When it got that name, did you feel like I really actually have to continue to make this city be like one of the best cities in the state?
Absolutely. It felt like such an insult. It was just not accurate. So that I remember when I first saw that article, it was just very disheartening because there was already all of this positive momentum here. To be honest, I think Beloit and Rockford have a lot in common. I think that a lot of times they get, a bad rap, and in Rockford as well. Like, there's a lot of exciting things happening here in the state line. And I think that, together we just need to change the narrative. And that's why we're doing the show. That's really the whole reason.
So you're betting on Beloit through real estate, but the people that live in the city, how can they start to bet on Beloit as well?
Well, right now, the city and the community has been just uber supportive of this effort. Our goal is that there's going to be sort of a ripple effect, in the residential aspect, at least, that now that people are going to see like, oh, everyone doesn't have to buy the worst house in the neighborhood and make it a showpiece. But, if people, a lot of the landlords, and the homeowners, if they just make subtle changes to their house to try to, do upgrades, it's amazing what those changes can do, and how that can really, turn around like the aesthetic of a neighborhood. We just want people to feel pride, feel pride in this community, where they live, and, ultimately to get new talent and people to come to Beloit and set down roots here. That's the ultimate game plan.
So the show airs this Saturday on A&E, but how can we keep up with you behind the scenes?
I'm just Konya Schuh on Instagram, Konya Hendricks Schuh. I'm on Instagram and TikTok now, new to TikTok. But yeah, that's where I am. It's hashtag betting on Beloit. And I try to share, quite a bit of our journey. We're already working on some new potential houses for season 2. But either way, we're full speed ahead with continuing on with this mission.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, Konya, for hanging out with us tonight. Registered dietitian Dawn Jackson Blattner is popping in next with some nutritious summer snack ideas. We'll be right back.